likely picking 6 points the other way, but what I like most about it is how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
Bless.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready.
That motherfucker don't care about losing. Look, he.
Second and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose.
Bro, I done fumbled on 2 motherfucking. I done fumbled on 2 interceptions. That shit crazy.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one.
He threw an interception back. I done fumbled on 2 of them.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, it's out.
Shit.
Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other
Bro, what
side.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
and the
man.
Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked
Les Lugan. He wins just as much as Joker. Honestly.
And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
a yard on the first
man, shit. Hey, how many times that nigga legs done got out of there?
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And down he'll go at the 25. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Throwing for his running
Easy, that's what I'm saying.
Complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. It doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Give to Cook out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
This nigga out here doing some stupid shit. I don't know the fuck you got going on.
And they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That nigga caught that.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, boy, this thing.
Touchdown, Saints. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Saints get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. On the move past the 40, and they're going to get this down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Allen.
Ooh, I think
the third time. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Fucking playing with me.
He's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I know his offensive coordinator, his coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's what he needs to get over and get himself out.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So third down coming up.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
4 picks. Jesus. What's wrong with me?
Strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, I don't do 4 picks.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
You probably would.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score...
He said sweet. He said sweet.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start.
Damn. What the fuck am I doing?
Another interception. Picked up by Debo. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's going to look deep down the field.
Give me that. Oh, my God. What happened to Bird?
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
What's going to win a game of the year?
Going for it as they look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could.
There ain't no linebacker. Hey, there ain't no linebacker, Kenny G. That's a DB.
Third situation, head coach might say, "Hey, you got anything for this one?"
Yeah, I got a number like that.
Here by the Saints. That huge loss on the sack makes
Yeah, so nigga be thinking he's linebacker. He ain't no linebacker.
And 22 yards to go. To the air, Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That is
caught at the 6-yard line. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, "Thank you very much for this great starting field position." And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Man, no. If they keep running the ball, they actually got a chance for the rest of the year. They just got to get the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hand, bro. They need to get it out. They need to get it out of Aaron Rodgers' hand, bro.
The Saints offense on the field.
That's what I said.
Their drive started. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to
Man, you ain't been watching them games.
That's probably gone out the window.
Not just the last game.
I don't know. Do you look look at this as a time to just improve.
Man, it's a lot of star quarterbacks in the league right now.
Find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon,
by Big Lock.
For the 4th time today.
Not this time, Lock.
He is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road.
The screen, boy. Hit that nigga. There you go, boy.
They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
That's how you do it. Okay. I know how to do it now.
As the drive continues, it's a first down. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen.
It was a good thought.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Second and 11. And a quick throw here that's complete.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Look at Big Lock.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back to throw again.
Oh, wow, he's gonna do it,
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Looking deep downfield. And now here's another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'll have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Going for the deep ball. My goodness, another interception. And the Saints are going to take possession of the ball. Gosh, you had up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Like, keep trying my guy over here, huh? Hey.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to take
on top of that. Oh, he tackled me.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
Oh my God, fumble! Come on.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
They got a block in the back? How the fuck you get a block in the back? You had the ball. That's crazy.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they like to let them stand.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Brandon Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
The game still on?
Patterson's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
I done threw 7 interceptions. Jesus. I can't get up top for nothing in the world, again.
Allen now on 1st down. Looking left sideline. It's complete.
Man, I don't know.
On play action, Allen. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes.
I mean, it did. I ain't gonna lie. It hurt.
Next time out.
But now he like, how do I explain? You know all them random defenses be throwing me off.
He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the and my goodness, another interception.
Yeah, on your team?
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
30?
Yet another mistake after the interception.
Oh, yeah.
They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So Allen's going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats.
Oh, my God. Come on with the bullshit.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore, and the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over.
Nothing.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what comes?
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Bills. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Probably going to get back.
2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So
yeah, all that whooping us and team up shit is over in this matter.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. What can you do?
Yeah, it's fine.
That one probably
it's fine.
should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate.
Jesus, I played shit.
Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the Bills, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Nigga, it's so fucking slow. Jesus. Give him a speed, Madden. Motherfucking bitch. They will not give me no motherfucking Stand out, man. Like the fucking breakout game. Who was that? Well, shit, that's how what's his name shit is what's his nigga name? Lovey Smith. I might have to give this nigga move some. Hey, don't worry, Moss. You look, I'll put you under my wing, Moss, since them Grove niggas can't do it. But you know the niggas that been yeah, but you know you got niggas on your squad that can't really help you even though they been playing.